halfway through day 3 here at Hal-Con 2016. We actually had a pretty busy day 2, which unfortunately is why we didn't check in until now. But some amazing costumes, some great people as always. I've seen so many characters from my childhood, which is kind of weird because my childhood was a long time ago. And a lot of costumes I don't understand whatsoever, which makes me believe that my geek cred isn't as strong as I thought it was, but I guess we'll see. Anyway, like I said, about halfway through day 3, it's going pretty good. Even at our booth, we're getting some sales in and everything like that, so having a great weekend. And making some new Hal-Con friends, like the amazing Jeff Quigley down at Grinder Jerseys, who you should be meeting fairly soon here, actually. Great guy, amazing work, and I'll let him and Tim tell you more about all that. And yeah, it's just having a great weekend. See you later.
Alright, I am here with Jeff Quigley from Grinder Jerseys. How you doing, sir?
Doing great, man. How about you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I've been a big fan of his artwork for a long time, so check him out. Check him out. Yeah, man. Don't be.
Stop.
You're awesome. Your work is amazing.
Thank you.
It's an honor to actually be here with him.
Well, I feel the same with you, man. Because I saw your work without actually knowing it was your work.
My work.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just a nobody from Muscatawbin Harbor.
Nobody that's like on jerseys and doing movie posters.
Yeah. It's been good. It's been good.
Yeah.
You might want to give him a little bit more of the backstory about how.
I figured it would be an awesome opportunity for you to give backstory.
Short story, because it is a long story. But what had happened is, I've been a fan of Kevin Smith for years, ever since like Clerks came out. Who hasn't been a fan of Kevin since Clerks came out? So what I ended up doing is, I heard that he was going to be in Halifax for a Smodcast 200 with Scott Mosier. And, you know, being a graphic designer and an illustrator like you, I said, bucket list item, maybe I'll do something up him, Kevin will sign it. Mm-hmm. Went to Smodcast, threw a poster in his face, and he signed it. Scott Mosier walks up, goes, dude, loved it. And so we've kind of been circling, I like to call circling the toilet bowl. You never quite meet up. What ended up happening is it was just before Christmas. I had put out a fan art of yoga hosers. Kevin had known who I am. We follow each other on Instagram. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I wasn't surprised to see that he liked it. But what was a surprise was Christmas, Boxing Day. I got a text from him that says, give me a call, I want to talk to you about doing something for Yoga Hosers, the movie. And I'm like, okay, all right, thinking that it was going to be something small, maybe it was just something for fun. He hits me up with a 20-page comic, and it has to be done in 4 days, and it has to go to the print the following Monday. So I'm like, that's a tall order, sir, but you're Kevin Smith.
I'm going to do it.
And nobody says no to Kevin. Yeah. So I said, sure, let's give it a shot. He hadn't even written the script. He hadn't even written the comic. And he's like, okay, I've got to start it. I'll start writing it tonight. I'm like, it's not even written. So I boot down, get the supplies I need to start working Monday morning. I start to get trickles of the script in, and by Tuesday it's full on. I got it all in front of me, and we banged it out, man. We banged out a comic for yoga hosers, and we took me to Sundance. Brought my kid with me.
Wow.
Met the cast and crew, and since then I've been doing work for Kevin pretty much every couple of weeks. He's hitting me up for something.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
It is amazing.
it's pretty cool.
Stuff like that does not happen all the time. You know what I mean?
No, and it's I'm further on in my career now. Like I've been creative director for an ad agency out of New York for almost 15 years now. Before that, I've been I'm dating myself, but I've been 25 plus years as a graphic designer in this industry. I never thought that this far into my career would totally turn around and I'd be doing work with guys in Hollywood and things like that. Guy just called me up, who's an associate with Kevin, and saying, "Hey, would you be interested in doing some work with Danny Trejo?" And I'm like, "What? Machete?" And I'm like, "Dude, yes. Yes, you don't have to ask me would I be interested in working with Machete." Yes,
That's amazing.
So that's something that's going to be knocked out by the end of next week as well. So
Wow.
there we are. So
That's awesome, man.
yeah, it's great, and I appreciate the fact that you wanted to interview me, man, because I've been coming to this place and seeing your artwork and going, "Damn, man, that's what I've got. I got to up my level to your game." You know?
A little. No, that's awesome. But I mean, and the thing that I find very refreshing is it's not too often that you meet like two people that do what we do, that like kind of connect and not like it's not an ego thing. Because I've met so many artists where it's like, yeah, your stuff's all right.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you don't want to give too much to an artist, but I mean, you come to a place like this and like you're seeing all these, because there's amazing artists here today, and like like there's no egos and stuff, and that's one of the reasons why I love coming to this, and I finding out that like I liked your stuff before I even knew who you were. Oh my God, he did TK420, and like like I find that so awesome.
Well, I was mentioning it to him yesterday. This is my first con. I've never been at a con before, and I've always been the guy on the other side of the counter wandering around buying stuff.
Yeah.
This was my first one, and I told you yesterday, I said, "Am I worthy to be in this con?" And I felt that way up until the day of the con.
Yeah.
And it's like, am I qualified enough? And I was really nervous about other artists walking by and go, "Man, that sucks." But you know what? Everybody's been super cool.
Yeah.
You've been really super cool. I've made a new buddy out of it.
Have fun!
And everybody else here has been really cool. And I'm coming back to Hong Kong again,
You
without a
should
doubt.
think about expanding your little con tour.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like the thing that you have over a lot of people that are here is that, like, aside from the Kevin Smith connection, I mean, it's awesome that you're doing, you're working with him and all that, but you have the experience of doing advertising and doing that in this field anyway. A lot of these people are just doing it in their living rooms and like, hey, maybe I'll sell a picture of Spider-Man and stuff. So, I mean, you kind of got that, like, professional credibility.
Yeah. Yeah,
Plus, you're working with Kevin Smith now. Like, dude, you're like, you got con written all over you.
You notice over the last couple of years too that for the last 5 years I've noticed that even Comic Cons have exploded in popularity.
Yeah.
And at first it was just a place for like a flea market where you go in and you hope to God you can get money for your prints. And now it's like people are lining up at booths going, "No, I want your stuff." And it's like, you become recognizable, and like I said, even with your work, I've known your work forever since you've been doing it and love it, but I've never met.
And it's trippy to me to find that out, because I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, here I am going, oh my God, I love this, I love this, I love this, and like, dude, I liked your stuff for years. Like, what do you mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I walked over to your guys' booth that you weren't there, and I said, "So how much is Tim's stuff?" And they're giving me the prices. I'm like, "I want them all." And throw the money down, and it's just like, I gotta have them. So, I love your stuff as well. So, it's good on you, brother.
Yay! All right, well, I guess I'm going to wrap this up because we both have booths to get back to. So, again, it was a pleasure, Mr. Jeff Quigley.
Pleasure's all mine, sir. Mine.
Hopefully this will not be your last con.
Hopefully not.
You know it's not.
I know. I'm going to do it. I'm a sucker for this stuff. I love it.
It's awesome.
All right.
All right. Peace.
Thanks, guys.
Hey everybody, it's closing down on day 3 here. We are very tired, ready to go. But all in all, great weekend.
It was an awesome weekend. It was so much fun, so much fun.
As always, Hal-Con is always a blast.
Yeah, seeing, the amazing cosplay costumes and seeing people that have become our colleagues through the various Hal-Cons that we've returned for.
Yeah.
Seeing these people it's like family. You know what I mean? Like it's not so much a job coming here trying to promote our brand or anything. It's let's go and try to sell some stuff and hang out with people we know. You know what I mean? Like
it's like the Hal-Con friends.
Yeah, I like that. It took us 3 years to get here, but I like it.
Yeah, now people remember us, so it's all good.
It's good.
Like you said, some great costumes. Saw some new costumes this year, which was really cool.
A lot of 11s from Stranger Things was a recurring theme.
Yeah. Not nearly as many Harley Quinns from Suicide Squad this year. I thought there was
a lot of Harleys.
A lot of Harley, but there's always a lot of Harleys.
Yeah, but it was more comic book or Arkham.
The standard one. Yeah, but I thought there was going to be way more than what there were.
No. There was a good amount. There was a few. It wasn't overdone.
A lot of gender bending this year.
Yeah, I noticed that.
But
some guys were girls, some girls were guys.
Yeah, a lot of guys in dresses.
But I mean, they even went as far as doing the gender bend with like the male version of a character as well.
Yeah, which totally understand
which was kind of cool. There was a couple. The Immortum Joe this morning.
That was awesome.
A girl was dressed up as
Immortum Joanne.
It was really well done. Really well done.
And the war boy that was with her.
Yeah, with all the scars on the chest.
Even had the one on the back.
Yeah, it was really
fantastic. Yeah, but all in all, great weekend. I'm glad you guys got to share it with us as much as we could, because we're at a con trying to promote ourselves.
Yeah.
But we're going to try to put out as much of the video that we shot as possible. So it might end up being more than one, who knows. But I'm glad you watched, and thanks. But as always, of course, check out the rest of our videos. We've got quite a few of them at this point. And keep checking back on a regular basis. We're going to keep doing this as long as we possibly can because we love doing it. And while you are still on the internets, make sure to jump over to our official store, www.society6.com/misunderstood art company. It is the official home of Geeks Speak Apparel and Dead Girl Superstar. And if you want to hear even more geeky talk, why don't you listen to the podcast that I am part of, They Cast from the Coast, which I do with the horror aficionados Adam and David Miles. There's 3 ways to listen to it: through iTunes, Google Play, and here on YouTube. And as always, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. You know what to do. That's how it's done, motherfucker!